She's done waiting. Not because she stopped loving him, but because she finally started loving herself more. There comes a powerful moment in every divine feminine's journey where something deep within shifts. It's quiet but soul-shaking. You're not begging anymore. You're not checking your phone or holding space for someone who won't meet you halfway. You've stopped chasing not out of defeat, but out of awakening. If you've ever felt that sacred pause, the moment your spirit whispered, "It's time," then this message is for you. Because what you're feeling isn't the end of love. It's the beginning of real soul-level transformation. And it changes everything. It's not anger. It's not cold indifference. It's power. Real radiant power. This is the moment the divine feminine chooses herself. Not out of spite, but from soul-level truth. And maybe, just maybe, you felt it too. That quiet moment when you just stop. Not because you gave up, but because your soul whispered, "It's time." This shift changes everything in the twin flame journey. If you're reading this, it's not random. This is your sign. Drop if you felt that shift too. Let's speak it into existence. The sacred pause that changes everything. There's a moment on the twin flame path that doesn't come with drama or tears. It's silent, almost invisible, but everything changes when it arrives. It's when the feminine no longer waits. Not from bitterness. Not because she stopped believing in love, but because she finally sees the deeper truth. She's whole. Her energy is sacred. She never meant to wait forever. She's held space through lifetimes, carrying emotional weight, holding light while the masculine ran, hid, or stayed silent. She sent love, healing, and hope, but now she realizes her light was always meant to guide her first. This is not walking away from him. It's walking back home to herself. And that shift is magnetic. It's the power of self-love awakening. Why the divine feminine gets tired. There's a kind of tiredness the divine feminine knows deeply. Not physical exhaustion, but soul fatigue. She's carried the emotional labor, held the spiritual space, waited in hope. Not because she's weak, but because she's been silent too long. She's felt the connection first, dreamed of him, sensed the contract. She opened her heart with no guarantees, just trust. But over time the waiting got heavy. Not because her love faded, but because she started to see how much of herself she was pouring out, with nothing flowing back. Unanswered messages, presence unacknowledged, love unreturned, and still he stays distant. She's tired of breadcrumbs, tired of almosts, and somewhere deep down she knows. Waiting for him to choose her is not the same as choosing herself. That soul tiredness is not a breakdown. It's an awakening. It's the threshold of power. The energetic shift that changes the masculine. When she stops chasing, something profound happens. Her energy, once flowing outward in longing, now flows inward in sovereignty. She reclaims her sacred space. No more silent signals. No more, "I'm here, come find me." Now it's, "I am here with or without you." And the masculine feels it. Her light that once comforted him, even in silence, is no longer wrapped around him. Not out of punishment, but out of sovereignty. And in that silence he begins to stir. The safety net is gone. The energy shifts, and he feels her absence more deeply than he ever felt her presence. Letting go doesn't end the bond, it activates it. From control to surrender, the feminine rises. She used to think holding on was love. Healing, hoping, waiting, all sacred, all beautiful, until one day it turned into control. Not out of malice, but from heartbreak, fear, and the ache of wanting to be met. Have you felt that moment? When love starts feeling heavy instead of free. Control sounds like obsessing over signs, second-guessing silence, trying to fix what isn't ready. But true love surrenders. It breathes. It flows. It trusts. And when the feminine finally let go of control, she gives birth to a new kind of love. A love that doesn't chase but radiates. A love that holds space not from lack but from wholeness. A love that trusts the soul plan more than the ego timeline. This love doesn't pressure, pulse, with pure frequency. The inner union, where the real magic begins. This journey isn't about fixing anyone. It's about remembering who you are. And that starts with inner union. When the feminine stops looking outward and turns inward, she reclaims her soul. She becomes her own validation, her own safety, her own home. She's no longer waiting to be seen. He sees herself. And in that sacred return, everything shifts. She stops needing signs. Her body becomes her compass. Her intuition becomes her guide. This isn't loneliness. It's sovereignty. And it's magnetic. And ironically, when she no longer chases, that's when the masculine starts to feel the pull more than ever before. Not because she disappeared, but because she fully arrived. Your next step isn't out there. It's within. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of your true chapter. The twin flame journey was never about waiting or chasing. It's about becoming. Becoming the version of you your soul has always guided you toward. So breathe. Let go. Come home to yourself. Because the union you're seeking sparkles, it begins inside of you. And when you rise in that truth, everything else rises to meet you. If this message hit something deep in you, comment below. What part of you is rising now that you've stopped waiting? How are you choosing you today? We're in this together. This is the journey of becoming the love you came here to be. You're not alone, and you never were.
Please do like, comment, and subscribe.